What?
Are you happy?
I am beyond happy.
Why?
Because, well, for one, it's Sunday, and Sundays are our getaway days. One day with the wife, we usually go out to dinner. So we had a good dinner, and this will be our first Sunday we get to take the Honda out and go cruise. I know the wife, she's glaring at me behind this camera right now. One day, she'll care about Hondas, but till now, she still hates me. So, you guys know I don't really show this car too much on the channel. Not as much as we had originally planned when we first bought the car. And the main reason behind that, I've mentioned before, this is kind of my getaway car. This is the one that I use to work on after hours or on the weekend, go out and cruise, and it's just my breakaway from everything. So that's part of why, if you're just tuning in and wanted to see this thing. So I did turn it up last night. I do have a couple videos of that. Obviously, as you know, I wasn't recording. So I have a couple dyno videos of it. Beyond happy of what it made for power. Just to catch you up if you're just tuning in, this does have everything to make 1,000 to the wheels, but it does have stock drivetrain. So with that in mind, I really only wanted 600, 650 out of the car, and I knew then that was pushing it, especially for the B series CRV drivetrain parts that are in here. But couldn't be more happy. It made 638 on our Mustang dyno and 487 foot-pounds of torque. That was on 27 pounds of boost. Couldn't be happier. It's my first B series Honda I've tuned, first Haltech car I've tuned, and everything went as it should. I took this thing out last night too after we did the tune, ripped on it, and I will tell you what, this thing is fast. B series all-wheel drive parts are not as strong as K series, as you guys seen on their blue car. This thing is definitely a lot more front bias, so it does spin the tires pretty bad. A lot of that being because it has CRV rear diff, and viscous is what it would be inside that diff. I do have plans of upgrading that in the future, maybe sooner than later, because like I said, weaker, might break. So we're gonna take this thing out today. We're gonna just go for a nice cruise. Sure, you'll probably get to see maybe a tip-in pole or two here.
Want me to race it?
There you go. You want to do a pole in it?
We'll see if I can drive it.
Too much power for you?
Yeah, too much power for the
Turn it into a Honda boy.
My driving's too much for the Honda. Can't handle it.
Well, I have not set up the flat foot shift, so we're good to go there. It pulls power on shifts.
You also have to apologize because you said the next video was going to be of Hyper Blue, and it's not.
Blame the wife. We weren't even going to record this, and she's forcing me to get more content for you guys, so this wasn't even going to be on there.
It might be Honda content, but at least it's content.
Just be patient. You know, I have so many boxes behind us right now for Hyper Blue that I haven't touched it. I need to.
You haven't even shown all the parts.
No, that's because the wife is on me about changing plans, and I'm not sure.
It's the wife's ideas are always good ideas.
So
can we, like, if for example this engine bay.
Yeah, it used to have purple. Okay. Doing this every time. You should do this on new cars every time before you take them out. Check the oil. Come on. No. Look at that nice. Very full. You want to pick it up? Smell like oil?
Oh my god.
It smells like oil. Does it smell like E85 too much? So we're good to go. But we're going for a nice cruise. Oh girl Wife hasn't felt real power in a long time.
What are you doing?
Cold start for the boys. And fire this girl up. Yeah, let's see how good my cold start is. Drive the thing though.
I'll take my shoes off.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, my flip-flops would be in the car. I think you drive with no shoes?
I don't know, can you?
Yeah. Maybe.
No power steering is better once it's moving.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, it doesn't have it. It's so light. She'll get to criticize me on my tune.
It's not bad so far.
So the throttle cable on here, we did make a bracket for it, and I definitely want to redo it because the bracket puts the throttle cable at a weird angle. So you'll probably notice her being jumpy on the throttle because it's actually pretty stiff, and it's kind of like on-off right at the beginning of it. So I definitely want to change that, maybe get a new throttle cable for the car. So if you notice that in the background, that's what that is. I do know that I need to fix that. It took a little bit for me to get used to that, but we're going to go ahead and cruise out. Once we're out into good old countryside, we'll do a couple of rip skis for you, get her first reaction of the Honda, but I can't believe I got her to drive it.
You're lucky it's supposed to be fast.
Hey, it's pretty easy to drive at least, right?
Yeah,
It's not bad at all. The shifter feels nice.
Yeah.
So, alright, we'll go out here. Finally getting out here in the nice roads. Wife's getting used to the car. Definitely the throttle is touchy. That's the only thing I think you'd probably say. Yeah. Getting out to the beautiful countryside. Alright, here we go. Maybe like half throttle. Oh, a little more. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of power on tap. Woo.
You want to see how a real person takes off?
Oh yeah.
No, that was bad.
Yeah, get it. Throttle in a second and just ride where the tire is, like till it spins. If it doesn't spin, go. Less throttle. You gotta tip into it. You gotta like roll into it. You gotta like get it to hook up.
I don't know how to do that.
How do you gotta feel it out.
Secret problem.
You know what, pal?
Throttle.
I need to upgrade this damn drivetrain. Then we can be true all-wheel drive here. Right now it's like a 90-10 split, and then it will add more as it acknowledges the tire slipping, but the problem is they slip so hard that it doesn't transfer the power. So it's, like I said, it's very front bias, but it has a lot of power. Enjoying the countryside. Here's your next straightaway. try to buy some better tires for it just for now, but it needs more upgrades to the drivetrain. But that's not exactly what the car was for. The car was just go out like this and cruise and enjoy.
And she's smooth, so that's the best part.
It's nice to drive.
I'll talk a little less crap about Hondas. The other ones I'll still talk crap about. This one I'll stop.
This one's just smooth, nice. It's like if you went and bought a brand new car. Everything on this car is brand new. It's more modern than it, and it has everything that you would want to have just to go cruise and drive around.
No backup camera though.
You know, I can put one on it though. That's coming.
Okay. Bits and pieces of this car on the channel, but in the end, like I said guys, it's my getaway, so I don't show a lot of it. I would like to show a lot more of that car on the channel in the back that you guys have seen. So that's gonna wrap it up for tonight. Hopefully this is a long enough video for you guys and you enjoyed it and seeing the wife getting the rip on it. So I will catch you guys in the next video.
Living life up in the fast lane. Hey. Living life up in the fast lane. And I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down. Living life up in the fast lane. Pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground. Living life up in the fast lane. Life, though you lemons, you just put them in Coronas, Coronas, Coronas. I've been working, I need that advance with the bonus, the bonus, the bonus. Ain't no thoughts about tomorrow, I'm just living in the moment, the moment, the moment. Full tank of gas and 200 on the dash, bitch, I'm zoning, I'm zoning, I'm zoning. Fast lane, living life up in the fast lane. Hey. Living life up in the fast lane. Life up in the fast lane, fast lane. And I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down. Living life up in the fast lane. Pedal to the ground, pedal to